Come on. Right, so all things being equal, I hope that I am live. I'm not hoping, I know I'm live. Whether anybody's watching or not is another matter. What I'm going to do today is we're going to have a look at Auckland International Airport. But, as you can see, Xplane has decided whether it wants to load up or not. And I started to load up a little while ago. And it's loading the aircraft. It's doing its usual thing. Couple of changes anyway. So you may have seen in the last few days, apart from the fact that I uploaded a video yesterday. So let's get that one out of the way. So I uploaded a video yesterday. But for the couple of days beforehand, you would have seen me messing around trying to use Streamlabs. Now, I used to use Streamlabs in the past, and that was okay. But for some reason, what's going on here today? There's an airfoil missing. There are several minor problems loading the aircraft. You may need to update the airplane. Okay, I understand. I just click off that. You may need to update the airplane or report this to the aircraft's author. Oh! Let's close that. Cancel. Okay, start again and we'll load up a different aircraft. So what I was saying was that I tried to use Streamlabs, and unfortunately I couldn't get Streamlabs to broadcast or to output my broadcast full size as I would normally like, which was a bit of a nuisance really. And for some reason, Streamlabs was reducing the size of my what do I call it? It was reducing the size of my window. I'm just going to get this off because I know that I'll get a copyright strike or something because they can see something in the background. So we'll just leave that on and that'll be alright. Which was really annoying that I couldn't broadcast in the right size. So I decided then, okay, I'll test out, I'll go back to OBS. And so I put OBS back on, and of course everything was fine. So I really should have stayed with OBS. 1.52. I'm never quite sure what aircraft to use. There we go. So I should have stayed with the OBS. Anyway, I'm back on OBS, which means that we're full screen. Let's just move that back up there a bit. There we go. So we're full screen. 2560 by whatever it is, my monitor, because I've got a 32-inch monitor, which means and also what I've done, which is unusual for me, is that the last video I did, I recorded in full screen mode, full monitor size mode, and this broadcast live is going out full screen size as well. So in other words, you won't see the Windows menu bar at the bottom, although you can see it now at the moment, and you won't see the menu bar up at the top of Xplane. And the reason why I'd done that, the reason why I hadn't done that in the past, was because for some reason you'd often get, if you was using any other windowed applications, whatever the windowed application was would take priority. Yeah, so it would be like on the top. When you're using Xplane in full screen monitor mode, some of the windows that you want on top, you can't get them on top, or if you put them on top, then you lose Xplane. Anyway, I think I've sorted that out, and so we're now full screen mode, and it should be okay. See, you don't see the menu bar at the top now. Let's just get rid of that, get rid of this, and that. The weather looks a bit murky, so let's just turn this off, right? So I've got SkyMax Pro and Ultra Weather XP. You can see SkyMax Pro here is costing 5 point something, 5 frames a second. So we'll turn that off, and immediately we get that back. And also you can see that we'll turn Real Weather Connector off as well, because we don't need that. You can see that the real weather has come in now for where we are. And we're in Auckland, New Zealand. And the reason why I've come to Auckland, New Zealand is because I want to show you this freeware airport that was done. Let me just turn this off as well for POSCON. And what I need is, I need my web browser, because I need to remember where I got this from. Well, I know where I got it from. I mean, I got it off Xplane.org, but I need to find out a little bit more information about it than that, okay? And some of you may have had emails from me telling you that my email address has changed. I've had terrible trouble this morning, yesterday and this morning, with my email address. And all sorts of things have gone wrong. I've sorted it all out though, so that's not a problem. But I have a different email address. It's more or less the same, slightly different. For those of you, you'll have received messages about it. Right, let's get outside. So this is obviously a Lego brick airport that someone has done. Someone's created this. This is Auckland International. And I was just looking around on Xplane.org, and I thought, let's have a look at some of the Lego brick airports, because we know there are some people who are extremely talented at creating these, and they have little or no impact on your FPS. And I came across Auckland and I thought, okay, let's have a look. And I mean, I don't think I've ever done any flying in New Zealand, but I mean, it's actually quite nice for what it is. It's not got a huge amount of detail, and the person who's done it, I'm trying to find the name, is somebody called QF Music, or QF MUSIQ. QF Music. It's probably the first one he's done. But it's had 978 views and 138 downloads. And it was only submitted this week. It was submitted on Tuesday. So yeah, it's the size of the file is 568 kilobits. So, you know, having no impact at all on your frames. So little impact, it's unbelievable. But it's a big airport, and Auckland is not such a big place when you think about it, because it's in New Zealand. I'm not quite sure whether it's North Island or South Island, but it's the lands of the hobbits and Lord of the Rings and everything. So I just wanted to find something a little bit different. And this week I've downloaded Maastricht. The review I did yesterday was for Vancouver Skyline, which is really nice. And this airport, I mean, it's really quite neat for what it is. I mean, we're talking Lego brick. I wonder how many other files this person has done. Let's have a look. So, find their other files. Oh, he's done a few. Oh no, in fact, when I say he's done a few, he's done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And really quite spread around. So he's done Hiroshima, Tashkent, Auckland, Fayetteville Regional Airport in America, and Nagasaki Airport. So he's only done, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His first one, I can't see when he first did that, but it had 5 stars. That was Nagasaki, had 5 stars, and Tashkent has had 5 stars. So this person is right at the beginning of their scenery career, their scenery building career, and like many people, one of two things will happen. He will improve dramatically and start getting into custom building, which was just at the point I was at when I decided that I could not devote enough time to learning certain things like SketchUp and what have you. I mean, I tried desperately with SketchUp, but I could do what I wanted to do, but not, I knew that I'd have to really upscale myself and my skill set to get that really going the way that it should. So this is what will happen. He'll either start doing custom made buildings and really upscaling his skill set, or he'll just stop. And I always hope that people who start developing airports and creating airports for themselves, I hope that they upscale their skill set and just keep going forward. Because there are some amazing stuff out there. I mean, TDG, he still uses Lego bricks, but he's been doing it for quite some time. He's very skilled at actually manipulating the assets that are available out of the Lego brick system. Let's have a look at night time, see what it looks like. Whoops, you see all the aircraft moving because I've got traffic global on. And here we go, night time. Yeah, as always, some of these airports just look better at night than during the day. I'm trying to figure out where the city of Auckland is. I'm guessing that is Auckland there, ahead of us, at a guess. So let's just come out of here, come back to daylight. Yeah. I would say, yeah, that looks like Auckland. There's no high-rise buildings there. Oh, there we go. I guess that's downtown. That's the, I should imagine that's the main city area. Yeah, that certainly looks like it, doesn't it? Plenty of vehicles moving around and some larger buildings, high-rise. So here we are out in the suburbs. I should imagine that the vast majority of the population of New Zealand live in and around places like Christchurch and Auckland as well. The red writing you can see is my traffic, global traffic global. Let's pull up a radar. Ooh, that's not very successful, is it? Can we flight schedule? Yeah. New Zealand, flight level 3,900 is just I think just taken off, hasn't he? Yeah, clearly he's just taken off. There he is. And there's the airport over there. There's the airport. So he's just taken off. He's on his way out. Ultra Weather XP looking really good. Doing its job marvellously. How do we get back to the airfield? Like that. All of this is all traffic global here. You can see all the red labels over the aircraft there. It's all traffic global here. Somebody just landed. Someone's on approach. Either landed or taken off. I'm not quite sure. It's probably taken off. But we've got somebody on a 6.4 nautical mile approach. Let's turn off the labels. There we go. You can just see his lights now there. Don't know what this guy's doing. Certainly not taking off. Oh, he's taxiing in. If he landed there, he landed short, that's for sure. And we've got Qantas is taxiing out. And I've lost that aircraft now. There he is, there's his lights there. Is Qantas taxiing out? I hope so. So like I say, nice little airport, and I'm sure that QF music will get better as his development career expands and grows. Here he is taxiing in. Where's our other aircraft? There he is, there's his lights. Qantas, I hope he holds. Because he's on four nautical miles, he's on final. Yeah, well, he's going to go to the end of the runway anyway. Qantas. Not quite sure who this is coming in, whether it's an airline or a regional aircraft. We'll check. So now let's have a look back up on here. It was a funny old day here in Cardiff. Beautiful sunshine, a little bit cool, but beautiful sunny day. It's 10 to 4 in the afternoon. I'm going to be going out shortly to do a little bit of racing drone flying. I'm going to meet somebody. Shh. Socially distanced flying. I think that is a turboprop by the looks of it. Yeah, it is a turbo. It looks like a Q400. Oops, excuse me. Whilst we wait for him to land, the Qantas is he's just holding there, holding short runway. What runway is that? Let's have a look. Runway 5. Is that 5? Yeah, 5. Floating it in. ATR in it. Ooh. Bit of a high angle of attack, but he's touched down. Then he'll come off here as well. Should imagine. I was watching a live stream earlier on of oh, I've just realised something. Maybe not. Yeah, there we go. I was watching a live stream of somebody earlier who was flying MSFS. Maledict Kurtz. You might need to be, you need to be a Patreon supporter for sure. But there are lots of people who've got my email address as well, friends, etc. But you can generally find my email address if you look around quickly. So I now see there's 6 people watching. I thought I had the channel up so I could see, but clearly I didn't, so I apologise. For those of you who are watching, good afternoon. If you want to say hello, I'll give you a shout out. Maledich, so I hope I pronounce your name right. It's one of the things that a lot of YouTubers panic about, stress about. Have I pronounced the name right? So once again, this is Auckland International Airport. As I say, it was done by what was his name? QF Music. Yeah, QF Music. It's available on xplane.org. I will get you the link, and I'll put the link in the chat just in case anybody's interested. I always think that we really need to support the people on Xplane.org who do these things for us. So there's the link, direct link to it. There's this Qantas. I think it's could be a 738 Dreamliner by the looks of it. Just pull back. There he goes. And of course you can hear it. Hello from. Hi Mike. How are you? There he goes. Who's this? This is Jetstar. They're going out, and I think that's probably That's New Zealand, the ATR coming in as well. So none of this traffic, this is not VATSIM traffic, this is traffic global. He says looking for it. My radar's not working. For some reason it's not picking everything up. So I'm picking up this quarter here for some reason. It's a bit of a shame. There doesn't appear to be anybody else inbound, otherwise we'd see their labels. That's the guy who's just taken off. Qantas Airways. 5 nautical miles to find out. Don't know who this is. There's no label for him. Oh, there's another Jetstar pushing back here. Making a bit of a mess of his pushback. Surely he should have come back. Virgin Australia. Oh, and another Virgin Australia there. Oh, it's getting busy now. Oh, look at all these aircraft pushing back here. We're going to have a queue of traffic. I hope he holds. Are these two going to turn in, synchronised turning? No, he's stopped. He's moving forward. He's going to start rolling, I think. Yeah, there we go, he's rolling. Oddly enough, no label for him. Oh, sorry. I need new glasses, Madic. I need new glasses. I can now see there's no L in there. Ah, there we go. His label's now appeared. Oh, there's going to be a real stream of traffic going out here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anybody else? Anybody else? If you don't want to fly on VATSIM and you want to fly with traffic around you, then get Traffic Global. Yeah, it will put a lot of traffic on your airport. Depending where you're flying from, of course, if your airport's got traffic. Now, of course, these are not real, they are real world schedules, but they're not up to date. So, because if they were up to date, there'd be nothing flying, obviously, because of the pandemic. But they are schedules, and these are based on last year, I think. And they'll do like a summer schedule and a winter schedule. So New Zealand is just coming, summer is just ending in New Zealand, in the real world. But as you can see, imagine being in the middle of this lot. But unfortunately, you wouldn't hear any ATC from that lot. Although I do believe pilot to ATC works with Traffic Global. Oh, we're going to have an accident there. Yeah, the AI algorithm got messed up there, but he did stop. Just didn't stop quick enough. Is he going to get in between him and him? He should stop. Yeah, he has. So it's a clever program. It does work to some degree. So he's stopped. He'll start moving, and then he'll carry on. But to say, a line of traffic 1, 2, 3. So if I can get down here. North Island, Vic Robinson. Hi Vic, how are you? North Island, you've flown in and out of it. Thank you. Yeah, so this would be nice for your immersion, wouldn't it? You know, you're stuck in the aircraft behind this lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know. So Vic, are you from down under then? Are you from New Zealand? be night. So I'm trying to figure out. So it's probably what, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning for you. Tomorrow. It's tomorrow as well, isn't it? You're in the future. So no, it's evening time, is it? You're 12 hours, I think, 13 hours. So no, it's in the morning. Tomorrow morning. So it's Friday here, and it's Saturday for you. Time travel, the future. Always boggles my mind. If my 737 was working, I'd probably do a 10-mile approach into here, but for some reason it's screwed up. I did an update on it, I probably missed something on the update, which is no surprise really, is it? Because he updates it every 5 minutes, and if you're not on top of it, if you're not on the case, you're going to miss something, and I think I have missed something when I updated it. So what I'll need to do is go back and try and sort that out. Take all these updates. New Zealand away. Oh. All right. So, anyway, that was the purpose of this. It was just to show you this airport, Auckland International, in the north, on the North Island, down there in Hobbit land, Lord of the Rings land. Carol, yes, it is. This is Traffic Global. I did do a review of it on the channel somewhere. I think I did a review, or I might have done a live stream of it, but yeah. This is Traffic Global. And as you can see, Auckland. So maybe, just for fun, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll change location. See what it's like at Heathrow. I suspect Heathrow will be incredibly busy. With Traffic Global. So we'll have a look at that. So we'll just load up there. You've got Traffic Global as well. Excellent, yeah. If anybody's got any questions, I know there's a few people watching, not everybody obviously, but if you've got a question, type it in there. I will try and answer it. If I don't know the answer, then we'll go and find the answer somewhere. Okay, well, unfortunately, I've just had a message. I'm going to go out shortly. I need to get a few things together. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut this video short because I've just got a message on my phone and I need to go out. So I do apologise. I'll catch you all again soon. I'm going to do a review of Maastricht. I'm not going to do a live stream of Maastricht Airport. I'll do a review of it, so you can expect that in a couple of days. Alright, we'll see you all soon. Take care now. Cheerio. Thanks for tuning in on a Friday afternoon, evening, or morning, depending on where you're living. Okay, take care. Bye now.